Hi, I'm Susie Gold. I am the Associate Pastor at Hillcrest Christian Church and the co-chair of the Tall Oaks Commission. I've been involved with Tall Oaks and the Disciples of Christ camps for over 15 years.
And I'm Martha Pierce, the Interim Executive Director of Tall Oaks. I've been blessed to be involved here since May.
And I'm Kristen Dow. I'm co-pastor at New Song Church, and I don't have quite the same years of experience as Susie, but I've been out here directing and counseling camps for about 7 years, and I've served on the Tall Oaks Commission for 3 years. We would like to give you some information today about where the camp is headed and some decisions that have been made recently that we feel very excited about, as we think the camp is moving in a great direction and it's going to really benefit our region. So we just wanted to give you a little bit of information about that. We wanted you to know that a few weeks ago, the Regional Board of the Christian Church Disciples of Christ of Greater Kansas City approved a proposal from the Tall Oaks Commission to become a wholly owned subsidiary of the region. Now, that may not be a term that's familiar to you. We had to kind of get some education about that as well. One of the most helpful examples that we came up with to relate to what's going to happen is when a church owns a preschool. Oftentimes you'll find that that church has decided to make the preschool a wholly owned subsidiary of the church. It serves the mission and ministries of the church, but it functions independently with its own finances, its own insurance, and its own HR policies and that sort of thing. So that's sort of the model that we're going for. This will establish Tall Oaks as its own not-for-profit organization operating under the care and auspices of the Greater Kansas City region. The Commission arrived at this proposal after probably about 2 years of careful study and prayer and review of the options available to us. It was really something we took very seriously. Many times was rather arduous as we considered all of the options, but we feel really good about this decision. So with approval from the board, the Tall Oaks Commission is now working with a local Kansas City attorney who specializes in this sort of thing to establish Tall Oaks as a separate not-for-profit organization, again as a wholly owned subsidiary, serving the ministries of the Greater Kansas City region. And the most direct relationship that you'll be able to point to between the two organizations is that the Greater Kansas City Regional Board will appoint the members who will serve on the board for the newly formed not-for-profit organization for Tall Oaks. Susie's going to explain a little bit about what some of the benefits of this are.
Okay. Well, we will still continue to be overseen by the Greater Kansas City region in the ways that Kristen suggested, that they will be appointing the board. It will still be very much Disciples of Christ oriented camp, and it will still provide a great place for our children from the Disciples of Christ to be in camp, and our adults for that matter, as we continue to move forward, while at the same time giving us and those people who are on the commission the legal capacity to make decisions quickly and to be able to be covered for liability on those. There'll be clearer lines of authority and responsibility for management of the camp, and it will be more responsive because we can move more quickly in this changing hospitality industry, because we have many camps that happen here other than Disciples of Christ camps. Muscular Dystrophy Association, Autism Camp, etc. There are many, many others that are here, and we are pleased to have them be a part of our camp and be able to respond to them so that we can provide the highest quality of camping experience for all of our children, youth, and adults in our region.
We look forward to serving this new organization and working together. Biggest thing you can do for us is to lift up the board, the region, and the staff of Tall Oaks as we move forward in this direction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your prayers.